finished design. Ta-da! Mermaid nail! For this manicure, I'm going to be using Blue by You. It's from Simple Colors. It's Blue by You. Also, Gorgeous by Simple Colors. My base coat is going to be China Glaze Strong Adhesion. My top coat is going to be Sèche Vite. And this is what I'm going to be using to glue the gems. These are going to be both of my gems. Both of them are pearls. And here is the plate, one of the monster plate I'm using. Or, sorry, I think it's Red Angel. Yeah, the Red Angel plate in this design. I'm using the Sally Hansen Silver Sweep to stamp. And my stamper, as well as some other items to pick up gems and clean my nails. We're going to use the Blue on You, is it? Yeah, Blue by You, actually, on every finger except the accent fingers, which is going to be the ring and the thumb. So it's going to be 2 coats, and I will get back to you when I'm done painting those 2 coats. Gorgeous is going to be going on my ring finger and my thumb. The next thing I'm going to be doing is applying a coat of Sèche Vite to all my nails. 2 reasons. The first, it's because it's quick drying and it definitely cuts down on the wait time for the nails to dry. And 2, it gives me a try to mess up on my Konad. You could actually paint your nails clear. And if you mess up, use a cotton ball and a very, very light touch, and you can just wipe off the polish and try again. So I am going to wait till this completely dries before I start my Konad. One way to know that it's completely dry is by clicking your nails together like this. I'm not going to actually do it because I know for a fact they're wet. But if you click them together and they're sticky at all, that means that it is not dry enough. And if you can click them together and they're reasonably, there's no stickiness to it, you'll hear the click, then you are free to move on to the next step. Okay, my nails are dry enough. I click them together, they don't stick at all. Also, another good test I do is I touch them real hard. And if there is no fingerprint, then I'm good to go. If there is a fingerprint, smooth it out, you're all good. Okay, so I'm going to be going pretty fast here. For those of you who are not familiar with Konad stamping, there's a bunch of tutorials on YouTube. You just type in Konad stamping, and it will go ahead and pull up for you. I like to use the 3-finger technique to stamp. And then pick it up. There's the design. I go ahead and line it up. I don't know how I'm going to be able to show you guys, but I will try my best. And then stamp it across. So I emptied out a few of the gems that I was thinking of using. What I was doing was just arranging them on my nails the way I thought. And the best part about this is, hey, I can try as many different designs as I want. It just comes right off. You just kind of plop them on your nails and figure out which design you want better. So I was going to do that design on the blue nails and the inverse of that on the green nail. And in a second. Alright, and here's the glue I'm going to use. I use this, really any base coat's fine, but something slow drying is what I generally try to use because it's much easier on you. You can take your time, it has the same number of stickiness on it. If you didn't see, I glooped a little bit right here, so I'm just going to be able to, I'll try to get that in the shot. Just dip it in a little bit. And for that big gem, I'm going to put it right up here. Gonna go ahead and pick it up. Oh, two of them are stuck together. Okay, there it goes. And I'll plop that baby right there. Go ahead and dip. Since I already planned out my design, I kind of know where I'm going with it. So I'll just pick it up in place. And a tiny little pearl right here. And here's a tiny pearl. There we go. That's the ticket. Alright, I'm gonna have one more tiny pearl here. And right here. And on this finger, we're gonna do the inverse. So gonna start off again. I'm gonna show you a different way of doing it. Sometimes when I get lazy, I do it this way instead. I opened up the cap and I just put a big old glob of where I want it to be. That way. Still need to dip it in the other one like I was doing. I need the big gems. Big gem, little pearl, little pearl, little gem, and then little gem, gem. This way, on this one it's a lot easier to move them around. After we're all done with stamping, a trusty Q-tip dipped in acetone will help you clean up. Last step after cleaning is put a coat of Setch Vite to seal it all in.